Hellos and welcome back once again to In the Library with
Tara!
And I'm Adrian. And today's we got with a special guest.
Michelle.
Hey Michelle, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
If anyone's confused by the accent, so are we. Don't worry.
It's because I'm from Jersey. That's why.
Yeah, we was talking about people from Jersey just before you came in.
The only reason it normally comes out is when I'm mad.
Yeah.
Past that point.
Well, now I just understand it because yous must always be angry at me.
Yous guys.
Yous guys.
Wow.
You've never seen me mad. You don't want to see me mad. Trust me.
Anyway, for those of you who don't know.
You were a teacher, so I believe it.
For those of you who don't know, Michelle is a returning guest.
What accent is this now?
It doesn't matter. It's whatever I want it to be.
It's his imaginary accent.
Yes, this is my second time here, and I'm so happy. Thank you for having me.
Soon to be your last time, yeah?
Yeah, probably.
So, Michelle is here to talk to us today is about what?
Well, we were talking a lot about the Monarch Waystation.
Yeah.
This between the last time I was here, which was February, and now, which is end of August, we put up a new Monarch Waystation up front. We actually technically have two up there. So I thought we'd talk native plants.
Yeah, can I stop you for just one second?
Sure thing.
I got a question for you. Okay, I know how they do the trucks at the way stations. How do you get the butterflies to land on the pad?
Oh, you just give them the kind of nectar plants that they want, and they'll land there.
But you got more than butterflies, too. You had that video on the library Facebook page. There was bees.
Oh, tons of bees. And Michigan has, I believe it's 465 different native bees.
Really?
So, yeah. So
I thought there'd be a lot more.
Well, species, I should say. That's how many species there are.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for making me clarify. But yeah, so lots of dragonflies we've seen out there this year.
Mm-hmm.
Tons of different kind of butterflies. And I think it's just been a really good season for them overall. I've seen more monarchs now than I think I ever have.
And I do want to cut in for just one moment because fires and forest fires, they're like everywhere right now. Do any of the dragonfly species, can they breathe fire?
I wish they could. I really do want a dragon that
Right?
flies.
Maybe somewhere. Just because we haven't discovered it yet doesn't mean it's not out there.
Exactly.
Okay,
I agree.
To the best of our knowledge, there ain't none.
Correct.
All right.
See, now I'm still going back to Harry Potter when Goblet of Fire when he pulls out the tiny dragon from the. I was like, that'd be so cool. Just have that teeny tiny dragon flying around.
I would love
I
that.
don't want one that's gonna eat me.
I would like one that just sits on my shoulder. I could take it places with me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I mean, if I can drive around with swallowtails and monarchs in my car, then I can do it with a dragon too.
I feel like you would have to be related to Miss Frizzle or something to make that happen.
When I taught middle school, I had kids telling me I looked like Miss Frizzle when I did my hair a certain way, and I stopped doing my hair that way because they made fun of me. Because they were mean.
I love Miss Frizzle. I have an outfit.
I do too, but they're not
it.
cool to middle schoolers. Elementary
that's
school,
fair.
that would have been fine.
Yeah,
but
that's
middle
true.
schoolers, they were just mean. And, that's just why I taught them, because I was mean too. So we got along really well.
Sure. But if you come back the week of Halloween, one day I'll be dressed up as Miss Frizzle.
Ooh, that's good to know. Are you going to do the trunk or treat that we have here?
Have to see what day it's going to be. It hasn't officially been
Right.
posted, I don't think yet.
I don't think so either, but I already have my costume. Jessica is going to be part of the costume with me, and surprise, surprise, it'll be nature-based. So, shocker.
No.
Shocker, right? So, yeah, I can't wait to see you dressed up. What are you going to be?
I haven't decided yet.
You should be, somebody from Jersey and just yell a lot and...
Oi, that ain't nice.
That's what we do, man.
I think you should dress up as a flower.
Anyway, you had a weigh station.
We have a weigh station up front.
How much does a butterfly typically weigh?
Oh, gosh. I honestly, I couldn't tell you.
Do you mind if I
Question.
consult the Googles?
Please ask the Googles.
Never ask the Googles.
And I never thought about how much they weigh, but I did release 3 at my house yesterday, but when they're on your hand, you have no idea they're even there. So
According to this, somewhere between 0.04 grams and 0.3 grams on average.
yeah, that makes sense.
That ain't much.
No, it's not. No, it's pretty amazing considering that the monarchs right now are heading to Mexico.
They do?
Yeah.
So they're like birds?
Yes, they do a migration.
Do they actually make it down there though? Because how long is their life?
It's a super generation. Okay, so there's multiple generations of the monarchs. The ones that are either the eggs being laid right now or the caterpillars that are out there, they're going to be the super generation. They will travel to Mexico, and some of them even come from Canada, do a 3,000-mile trek down there, and then they overwinter down there in the trees, and then they emerge in the spring, and then they lay eggs, they die, and then the next generation starts heading north.
I thought they lived for like a week.
No, the last generation can live up to 8 months.
Huh.
Yeah. They don't breed here. They will go into what they call diapause, and they will go down to Mexico, and hopefully they make it. So
Is that all butterflies or just monarchs?
Just monarchs. Just monarchs. Yeah. What were you saying?
I was just wondering, how do they go about getting their passports?
Very carefully, I'd imagine.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
They do get photographed a lot, so
True.
that would be hard to put one together.
True. So yeah, they're heading south right now, and you might even start seeing clusters of them hanging in trees, especially when it's cold on these mornings. They will cluster to keep each other warm, and then they will continue their travels down to Mexico as it gets warmer.
Huh.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. They're the only butterfly that does this. If I'm not mistaken, I believe they're the only insect that does a migration like this.
It's interesting how certain animals or bugs will do
I know.
things completely different than the ones around them.
Absolutely. So, yeah. So I'm watching them fly off into the sunset and wishing them all well. But those fires anywhere can affect them between the smoke itself and the winds and the health of the air for them. It's not good for people. It's definitely not good for insects.
Now, can I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
Do you have a favorite butterfly?
Well, yeah, since I have a monarch tattoo, I'd say it's monarchs.
It'd be really funny if it was a different butterfly, but you still had the monarch tattoo.
I will say that I want a Luna moth. I want that tattoo next. That's on my list of things, along with dragonfly and a hummingbird.
That freaked me out a little bit. I don't know why there's a difference between the two, but
Maybe because their caterpillars look different and they're fuzzy and they can sting.
They have weird faces.
the moth can sting, or as
The caterpillar.
really?
Yeah, certain ones. Not all of them. But if you see any of them with they look like they have hair on them. It's not. It's like little tiny spikes, but there are some.
Like the fuzzy ones?
Yes, the fuzzy ones you do not want to touch ever.
Oh, because those are the ones I remember picking up as a kid. I don't remember ever getting.
Not all of them do
Not all
it.
of them? Okay.
But there are certain ones that will actually, when they're agitated, they will shoot their little spikes at you. It's a defense mechanism, and some of them have.
You just made them cool. I didn't like the stinging, but if they're shooting spikes, that's pretty cool.
They can also produce. Some of them can produce bad smells to get rid of predators.
Well, we can all do that.
Exactly.
And you can tell when they're in the chrysalis. Well, butterflies do the chrysalis.
Correct.
Does a cocoon.
Correct.
And that's silk, not hardened skin.
Right. Ooh, he's done his homework. Ooh.
My son, he's got his special interests. They are trains and butterflies.
Yeah.
I've heard so many facts about butterflies.
Oh, I love it. He and I will have to get together one of these days.
I just like that they completely decompose and in there and then recreate themselves.
It's literally,
The old head will literally just fall off.
Yep.
Just imagining a human doing that. It'd be so weird.
I was just going to say, I could think of some people that might be fun for that to happen to.
I'm envisioning that, 'cause you've heard the stories of the Mothman from Point Pleasant, West Virginia.
Maybe.
You've never heard of this?
Oh, gosh, I guess I have a feeling I am now.
He's been cited a couple times, famously before a bridge collapsed. These teens said they saw a man, half moth. But I just imagine, he walks into a business and he's got a suit on and he just starts spitting out silk and wrapping himself in a cocoon, and then his head falls off and he emerges as a Mothman.
Didn't they turn that into a movie?
Well, there's the Mothman Prophecy. It was a really kind of dumb movie. No offense to anyone involved in that movie.
Because I'm sure they're listening to us right now. So you created the Monarch Waystation.
Well, we already did have one here.
Is it still there now?
It's still there.
Okay.
It's still there on the side of the library by the children's library, but it was people couldn't really see what was happening, so I asked if we could bring it down up close so that people could actually see, and they can. And I've gotten a lot of feedback from the patrons. They seem to really like it.
If somebody wanted to go about creating their own Monarch Waystation, is that something they could do like at their house?
Very easily.
How would they go about that?
Very easily. You can do it without getting certified. My house, I have it certified. We have it certified here. You go through monarchwatch.org and you can say, oh, you have to have shelter for the monarchs. You have to have a water source, which can just be a dish with some dirt. They need the dirt. They need the minerals. They need the salt. So that's why I have dishes out front that have water in them. They need nectar plants and host plants. The only host plant for monarchs is milkweed.
But there's a lot of different types of milkweed, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, please don't plant tropical milkweed. It messes with their migration. So in this area, world milkweed is one. I started growing it this year. Hasn't done great for me. It could just be me. Swamp milkweed or rose milkweed, they're both the same thing. And then the common milkweed, which we have, that's the really tall one that can get out of control. But all of them are great sources for our monarchs, and they need that. That's the only thing the caterpillars will eat.
And what's the benefit of being certified versus not?
You get on a map and you can get, they'll send you a certificate.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you want, you can buy a sign. I think their signs are $18.
Okay, so just kind of if you want to have it like in a place where people know where it's at, or if you want to brag to your friends.
If you want to do that, you can always do your own without getting it certified. Just have your water, your shelter, your nectar sources, and your host plants. And you have a Monarch Waystation. That's literally it. And you have to promise not to use pesticides or herbicides or anything like that. You have to make that commitment because it doesn't just kill the bad bugs.
Yep.
It kills all of them. So that is part of the commitment to having a Monarch Waystation.
And where can someone go to get like milkweed seeds?
Well, we're going to have tons here at the library, but monarchwatch.org, you can also get free seeds.
Oh,
yes,
cool.
You can write to them or email them, and they will send you packets of seeds. So anybody can, I collect milkweed seeds every fall. It's always very fun because they have, they call it floss. So when the seed comes out, it has like this poofy, the white, it looks like, I call it fluff. But the cool thing about that is, and I wonder if either of you know this really random fact, because these are crazy smart people, which I know you know, but I learned this a couple of years ago that they used that fluff during World War II. Was it World War I? I believe it was World War II. They had kids collect milkweed seeds, and they separated the fluff from the seed. Then they mailed the fluff to the Navy. The Navy took it and stuffed life jackets and any flotation devices with that because the source for that stuff was cut off due to the war. So they had kids and adults, and they would collect it and ship it off.
I have to assume it didn't work that well if they instantly stopped after the war.
I think it was a lot of labor. It's a lot of labor.
Yeah,
it is. Sure. It is. So synthetically, it's probably a lot easier to do, but it's just a cool kind of thing that, well, what do you do with that fluff?
So
nice.
you've got milkweed. You said yours isn't doing well.
My world milkweed did not do well.
How much milk will the average milkweed produce in a year?
A lot of milk sap. Yeah, that milk sap, that white stuff, when you break a leaf or you break a stem, you do not want to really touch it. If you're like me, that's super sensitive to irritants, I always wear gloves for that. But they produce quite a bit of what they call milk from the milkweed. So it's white substance. Yep. And it's sticky, so it's good for the monarchs.
Nice.
Yeah, and also that is what makes them not palatable for birds and other predators. They eat the milkweed. So they have a built-in defense mechanism by eating the milkweed. But like say the swallowtails, which we have a lot of swallowtails up front, the birds are picking them off left and right.
So they're the only bird that doesn't care about that?
the birds will eat other caterpillars, and the first time they try to eat a monarch caterpillar, they probably will never try again.
Okay.
Yeah, because but the milkweed is what makes them taste bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
just the milkweed, not the fact that it's a caterpillar.
Right, because caterpillars are actually really good sources of protein for the birds.
I'm really glad you said for the birds.
Mm-hmm. I know. I had to be very specific here in this room with certain company.
With the knockoff jersey guy. So I got a very important question.
Oh, please.
You love plants and nature and bugs. Mm-hmm. What is your least favorite insect?
I used to say spiders.
Fair.
Because I had 2 incidents with spiders that were very scary when I moved to Michigan, and they both had to do with wolf spiders, and I'd never seen a wolf spider in my life, and they were very, very scary. But now I am trying to live cohesively with them. Most insects have some redeeming feature, but probably my least favorite would be probably Japanese beetles. 1, they're invasive. Mm-hmm. 2, they eat all of your plants.
So you're cool with mosquitoes?
Yeah, because they're another good source for the birds and for the bats.
I want all the mosquitoes in the world to die.
But then we would have no birds. We would have no bats.
There's other things that they can eat.
There is.
So that's also why I love bats.
Yeah. Bats are awesome.
Uh-huh. Because I know they eat the mosquitoes.
They're
my best buddies.
They do. I believe they can eat up to, I think I read one time, like up to their body weight in mosquitoes. Like they'll just, they're amazing. People freak out about bats. I'll take bats any day.
Also, bats really like Brussels sprouts.
What?
I remember when I was a kid, I was at my friend's house and there were bats out. So like her parents gave us like their bag of Brussels sprouts so we could go outside and like throw them. Like not that they were going to catch it or anything.
No.
But we were throwing them out in the yard so the bats would eat them.
I've never heard of that. That's amazing.
I mean, they could have lied to us. They might have just not wanted the Brussels sprouts. They're just like, get rid of them. But we assumed it was right and we had fun.
I'll have to look that up now, see if that's actually true.
I'm going to laugh if they lied to me, and I've been believing this my entire life.
And I guess it depends on the kind of bat, too.
I'm going to tell you, my Louisville slugger don't eat too many mosquitoes in a year.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay.
That must be so sad.
It is.
I know.
Wrong bat, dude.
You're the wrong bat.
I am. Yes, I am. Although being Batgirl would be kind of cool.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Batgirl rocks. So.
Batboy less so. Don't pay attention to that musical, guys. It's not worth it.
You would know.
Wait a second. Is that all you know Batboy from is the musical?
Yes.
Oh my. She's so young.
What should I know Batboy from?
Well, there's a book.
Well.
A Boy Named Bat. That's what I'm thinking of.
I'm thinking.
Whoa.
That's the Batboy.
Oh, yes. Now I remember this.
That was the first one. And it was Weekly World News. I want to clarify for our listeners. I got that wrong.
Yes.
But, because I always think of...
That's a Bat Child. That's not Batboy.
But he later becomes known as Batboy.
I'm just saying, that says Bat Child.
Isn't he a cutie? He looks just like my Meemaw.
Just imagining carting that little boy around.
Isn't he cute?
I feel like it's an Addams Family child.
Oh,
where,
yeah.
Like, they give him, like, a severed finger to, like, suck on instead of a bottle. Like,
That's really disturbing.
That's just, like, in my head, it's like the mom's like, oh, my sweet little angel, here's, like, a bone to play with. I don't know.
The Weekly World News went out of business in 2007.
I can't believe it lasted that long. When did it start? Does it say?
Yeah, it started in 1979.
Oh, the 70s. Yeah, that was a very interesting time.
Yeah.
Great year.
I used to buy that just to laugh at it. Batboy was first featured in a 1992 issue.
92, really?
Yeah.
So he's older than I am.
Since his premiere issue, he also appeared in issues where he led police on a high-speed chase, fought in the War on Terror, led troops to capture Saddam Hussein.
Oh, so he was a good guy.
He bit Santa Claus, and he traveled to outer space.
I support this. We need to find this guy. Bring him back. If you know where he is, have him reach out so we can get him on the podcast.
The last thing he was ever written about was they said he was going to become president in 2028.
Oh, so he might come back.
Woohoo! That boy for president! You started it, so.
We are so far off topic. Let's talk about books.
Let's go back.
Let's talk about books.
Yeah.
What'd you bring?
I brought a book by Doug Tallamy. He is like the guru of native plants. And his first book was called Nature's Best Hope, which is a fabulous book. That's the book I was going to bring today, but I forgot it. But this is his second book that was just published this year, and it's called How Can I Help? Saving Nature with Your Yard. So he takes 500 of his top questions from people from around the United States, and he answers their questions. Oh, so cool. That's what the whole basis of the book is. I actually bought this at Literati in Ann Arbor. Yeah, so this is a great book. Anybody wanting to make a difference in their yard, get a lot of questions that a lot of people probably have. In here, he talks insecticides. He talks bringing in different species of plants. He talks everything. So he is the best source I have found for any native plants. And it doesn't have to be overwhelming to start with native plants. You can start with just one in your yard. Mm-hmm. His whole premise of the other book was if you plant one oak tree in your yard, it can support over 600 different species of insects. Wow. Beneficial insects. Yeah. So, one tree. So one tree can make a difference.
Not
so
too close to the house then.
Correct. Yeah, because oaks get huge. They might be slow growers, but they do get huge. So this is a really good book. I did also bring another massive book. It's Native Plants of the Midwest, Comprehensive Guide to the Best 500 Species in the Garden. Ooh. So, yeah, this is another one for anybody wanting to learn more about native plants and what they can do and where they should put them and the benefits to them. These are books that I use on a regular basis. So.
You normally have them at your events when you...
I try, yeah, because I do put in requests for some of the books to be added here at the library. Mm-hmm. And then as I come across really good books, I wind up bringing them in for people if they want their own copies. Then they can at least take a picture of it or put it on their Goodreads list and then come back to it. So yeah.
You have those at the plant, not swap, what is it?
Plant Share.
Plant Share.
Yeah, we are having Plant Share Saturday, September 13th from 10 to 12. You do not need to bring a plant in order to participate. We'll have seeds that we've collected from all over. We will have plants that we have in the gardens. And then anybody who shared stuff with us. The only thing we ask is please don't bring invasive species. If you do and you're not really sure, we can help you identify. Between Molly and myself, we can help you identify what it is if you're not sure. But we do ask that we don't want to have we want native plants, or just fun plants. Fun plants are good too, as long as they're not worse for the environment. Yeah. So they have to have more benefits than drawbacks. That's kind of like what Doug Tallamy always talks about too. So, so we're going to have a Plant Share. Come on down. We'll be talking gardening all day and hanging out and just having fun. So, nice. Yeah. So that's what will be September 13th. So we hope people come by.
What book did you read, Adrian?
Oh, no, after you.
Did you read one?
Yeah, and I'm ready, but you got to go first because this was your pick, right?
Yeah, so I have...
Wait, what's the theme?
The theme is butterflies.
Right.
Oh, no.
What?
The fact that he asked me to say the theme, I'm concerned about whatever book he picked.
Just talk about your book.
Is it butter that's being like...
Just
flying?
Talk about your
book.
book.
Is it like a stick of butter with wings?
Just talk about your book.
Probably.
Oh, goodness. So I have Pete the Butter Walk by Emily Miller. Fun fact that I discovered when I was looking up the author, she's actually from Lambertville, Michigan.
That was crazy when you told me that. I did not know that. That's amazing.
Never would have thought that. She's a teacher. I don't know which school she teaches at, and I probably shouldn't say that in the podcast anyway. But yeah, so she went to Eastern Michigan and Lord's University, but she's from right here.
That's fabulous, and I do love that book. I thought that was one of the cutest books that I I have found for kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's really cute. And I love the pictures because it's all done with felt, or it looks like it's felt, like cutouts. And I think it's very cleverly done. And especially like for someone who wants to write a book but isn't like necessarily like the best artist, like this is a very this is an idea that you could go with. But it's really cute. So it's just the idea that this beautiful little butterfly named Pete, he has an accident and his wing gets all crumpled up and he's very sad because he can't fly and he doesn't know what he's going to do. His eyes welling.
I know. He looks so sad.
It's so sad. So he's freaking out because he doesn't know what to do. He's like, I can't get to the flowers to pollinate. And then this random garden gnome pops up. And he's like, well, take some time. I bet you can come up with something. He's like, what are you really good at? And he's like, you can walk. So he walks up the plant to get on top. And he's like, hey, I can still do this. And so he's not a butterfly. He's a butter what?
Yes.
And I was actually introduced to it here at the library. We have, we have a story walk behind the library that I believe Miss Manal takes care of. And so it's always a children's book, and it's so kids, when they're outside, they can walk from one to the other, and they can read the story as they go. And so this was out there for a while, and so that's how I first was introduced to it.
I love that book.
Mm-hmm.
I came across it when a patron returned it one day, and I was like, this is adorable.
It's so cute. I love the art style too. It's very different.
And I love that it's a local author.
Yeah.
Yay.
I love that. So thank you, Emily Miller, for bringing this into our lives.
For sure.
All right, what did you do, Adrian?
I'm afraid.
I am too.
So for this week, I went and got a book. This is a book I swear by. I have right here on this desk the Complete America's Test Kitchen TV Show book. This is the 2001 to 2023 edition.
That's not butterfly.
Oh, it'll make you butterfly. Tell you that.
I don't understand.
Cooking.
So in this book, they walk you through how to select your equipment for cooking. Like, look at this. They give the pros and cons of the different small appliances, what you're going to need to have in your kitchen. They have recipes, and I'm telling you right now, these recipes are terrific.
Make this relate to butterflies.
I'll get there. That's all right. I'm going to recommend...
This is what I deal with every week.
I know.
So I was first introduced to this book series from my brother-in-law because he invited us over for some carnitas. And they were some of the best carnitas I ever ate. And he followed the recipes in this book. And then he gave me his copy because he got the new and updated edition. So he gave me the old edition. And everything in this book is fantastic. I have never seen the show that this is based on because this is a show, I think it was on PBS or something. Never seen the show, but the recipes is terrific. And they walk you through it. They make you feel like you're not so dumb, which is always important.
I agree.
And they have this whole section back here on butter. That's right. You can come in and you can look at how to prepare your butter, how to get it going in, flying about, doing what you got to do.
No, you show me where in this book it says butterfly.
Don't matter.
It does matter.
It doesn't matter.
You are stretching.
Oh, no, I'm real bad at stretching. I got to do more yoga. Maybe I'll attend that yoga class on the weekends.
You should. I think the little kids are at your level. I'm so annoyed.
You knew something like this would happen.
I thought it would at least correlate. This is just completely off the wall.
Nope. I was talking about butter.
And I was actually really hoping he found a kid's book with butter with wings. That would have been. You should write that book.
That would be funny. But this book is really good.
Okay.
I use it all the time.
That's always a plus. That is always. Does it tell you how to fold cheese? How do you fold in the cheese?
You say fold in the cheese one more time.
This is your recipe.
You just fold it in.
All
That's
right.
the best clip of that show.
We is running a bit short of time here. So we've all talked about our books. We've talked about the plants and the plant share. Let's talk about what's going on at your local library.
Yeah.
Why don't you kick us off there, Michelle?
All right. I didn't even know about this one. We have Arts for Our Future show. So this is, let's see, Art Turn In is Thursday, October 30th from 9 a.m. to 7:30. You can register for this, $30 for up to 3 pieces. And I'll be honest, I have not read up on this, so I am not well versed in what this is all about. This is my this is my first winter here at the library. So tell me, what's about this one? I'm not sure.
So it's an annual event. It happens every year. And anyone can submit their artwork, and it's really nice. So there's a whole judging, there's awards given, but this is also how we get some of the artwork in the library. So
we select 2 pieces every year, one
Right.
for a permanent collection, one to go out on loan.
Which is, I love that about this library. I never knew that you could borrow art and put it in your home. It's amazing. It's amazing. This library has just about everything you can think of. So, well, that's cool. I am not an artist, that's for sure, but I could definitely appreciate art.
yeah, it's
So-
honestly, the stuff that they turn in is amazing.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm looking forward to it then. Yeah, so it says the show reception will be Sunday, November 2nd from 3 to 5. So, yeah, check us out on our website and you can find out more about that.
Coming up at the Ida Branch Library is Spellbound. It's a role-playing game for young wizards. This will be on Wednesdays at 3:30 p.m. It's going to happen September 17th through November 12th, so lots of time to come join in. All aboard! Hogwarts is calling you back for another session of solving riddles, dodging spells, and narrowly avoiding magical disasters. Seats are limited, so please register ahead of time. It's for ages 7 and up also.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'm up.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So the South Rockwood Branch Library is pleased to present Cryptids Decrypted with Andrew Kircher. This is coming up on September 24th, 2025 from 6 to 7 p.m. This lecture examines the history of curious cases when mysterious creatures turned out to be all too real. Everyone knows famous cryptids like Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster, but there are more mysterious creatures around the world. Registration is required. Register online. bit.ly/srcryptid.
I actually really want to go to that. I'm really intrigued.
I went to this one. I think it was here last year, the year before. It was pretty good.
So I was going to say we should do it here.
That would be fun. Actually, we probably have a good gathering of people.
Not that one.
Right.
That was me.
So this is really exciting. I can't wait for this one too. So here at the Bedford Branch Library, we're going to have a pet expo Saturday, September 20th from 1 to 3 o'clock p.m. We have tons of vendors, and it says, join us as we welcome area vendors and organizations to the library to celebrate our furry friends. Meet adoptable pets from area shelters and feel free to bring a donation for the Humane Society of Monroe County. Their wish list can be found at bit.ly/BD Petwish. The Right Mobile Grooming will also offer nail trims for $10 during the event.
That's
You really
nice.
can't beat that. You cannot beat that.
I need to get mine's trimmed.
Yes, you do. You do.
I don't think I'll do yours.
And we have a ton of vendors that are going to be coming. This is going to be exciting. I can't wait to show up to that one.
I
Yeah,
am.
it's going to be
Yeah.
cute.
I am slightly disappointed that it's animals and not polyethylene terephthalate, which is pet plastic.
Oh boy.
Now there's an event that would get people to come out.
I'll come for the Pet Expo.
I
Thanks.
think I
I'm
do.
gonna cut you off and do that. You can do yours.
Fine.
The Dorsch Memorial Branch Library is pleased to present Squishmallow. This is coming September 20th, 2025 from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Come and create a paper Squishmallow. Then bring your new friend along to the different fun activity stations. Each child attending will have their name placed in a drawing for a chance to win an original Squishmallow.
Ooh.
Registration is required. Register online, bit.ly/do/squish.
And which library branch is that?
That's the Dorsch. That's
Dorsch.
located at
Awesome.
18 East First Street, Monroe.
Wait, so
Wonderful.
it says you could win a original one. So is this like a library Squishmallow, or is it like one they designed?
You know what? I don't know.
Why don't you know, Adrian?
Because I don't work at Dorsch.
You're supposed to know everything. Come on, man.
I don't even know how to tie my shoes, if we're being honest.
Well,
He's fired. Yeah, right.
you want to be the co-host of the podcast?
No,
I
thank
told you that was going to happen. I told you.
Also coming up at the Bedford Branch Library is a musical event. We're going to put on Title of Show.
Woohoo.
So this is a full-length musical. It's one of my favorites. It's a musical about 4 friends writing a musical. It's 4 adults, 4 chairs, and a piano.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a little inceptual, but it's awesome. The music's
Oh.
great. So join Bedford Community Players as we dive into this Tony Award-nominated Broadway musical full of quirky humor, relatable struggles, and a refreshingly self-aware approach to artistic creation. This will take place the first weekend in September, so it'll be Friday the 5th at 7 p.m., Saturday the 6th at 7 p.m., and Sunday the 7th at 2:30 p.m. It is here at the Bedford Branch Library in our community room. Seats are free, so anyone can come and join. There is a recommended age of 16 and older because there's a little bit of language in there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so come on out. It's really great. I might know because I'm directing it. So please come support me. I'd really appreciate it.
For sure. And like you said, it's free. So
It's free, yeah.
Right. Why not?
How often you get to see like a full musical
Right.
for free? Usually you pay like $20 for tickets.
Easily. Well, that's exciting.
But we also will be taking donations, so feel free to share some love.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That sounds like a plan for that weekend.
Yeah.
And I just want to mention one thing. We're going to be doing some gardening themed events all fall, winter, and spring.
Ooh.
So for our gardener friends who get that itch, we're going to be doing some movies. I just got us a license to show Kiss the Ground. So we'll be showing that. And we want to do a monthly movie that is based on being good stewards of the earth.
So like more documentaries?
Documentary,
or...
yes.
Cool.
Yes. So we decided to do that, and we're going to have winter sewing again. We're going to have a bunch of things. Molly's going to teach people how to make that cool dead hedge that she created up
nice.
front at the Monarch Waystations. I get more questions about the dead hedge than I do anything, which is super cool because it's an ancient technique and that she just decided to do that. But we're going to have a lot of gardening programs here at the library. So just keep an eye on our calendar and we'll see when we can fit certain things in. But I'm excited because I know as a gardener in the winter, that's the hard part.
I don't think people realize how much gardening stuff like happens here. Like we have a whole seed catalog where people can take seeds just for free.
Yes.
We do ask that you bring any X seeds you don't want in the future, bring heirloom seeds back. But we have a plant swap that we always have behind the fireplace. We have a greenhouse on the side of the building.
Yep.
During the summer, you can actually rent out garden beds. So if you don't have access like on your area, if you live in an apartment or have a small yard, you could actually grow your plants here.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I think that that's one of the best features of this library, that people, if they want to grow their own food, but they just don't have access, here you go. You've got a plot right here that you take out like you would a book and it doesn't cost you anything. You could pull the seeds right from our seed library, put them right in the ground.
Oh, I do the seed library all the time.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. We have a lot of people going to that seed library. I'm hoping to add some native plant seeds to that as well. So, just
That would actually be great. I had somebody asking about that the other day.
Yeah. So definitely working on that. I'm collecting seeds as we speak.
Cool.
So I think I have 4 lunch bags, brown bags of dill seed.
Oh, okay.
Pulled them off the plants up front.
Yeah.
And that, you don't have to plant them if you don't want to. You can put them in your pickling recipes. You can do all that because we don't treat anything that's in the garden. So it's safe to be consumed.
Awesome.
Yeah. So a lot of things going on here. It's the best library.
It is.
Best, I think probably in the state. I feel like our libraries, all of the programs we run between what do we have, 16 libraries in this county?
Yep.
And they're all just amazing. So
We might be a little biased, but we're still right.
It's the best library because I work here, right?
maybe.
This has been the last episode of In the Library.
Bye, guys.
Well, no. If you've made it this far, please be sure to like and subscribe and hit that ring bell for notifications if you just happen to be on YouTube.
If you happen to be on Spotify, please like the individual episode and please also like our page. It helps with the algorithm.
Mm-hmm, for sure. And thank you for bringing me back to Jersey. But it's kind of a sketchy Jersey accent you got going on there. But
did that take you back?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
This has been In the Library with
Tara!
I'm Adrian, and that's
Michelle.
Thanks for listening.
Toodles!